Colorado lawmakers are debating a bill that would give farmers and ranchers more rights to repair their equipment.
Denver 7's political reporter Megan Lopez explains how this bill works and why Colorado could set a precedent.
All across Colorado, farming plays a big role in our daily lives and our economy.
It's the largest industry. There's 38,000 farms and tens of thousands of farmers.
But when that equipment breaks down, work in this important industry comes to a halt. Something
I bought a one-year-old tractor in 2021.
Danny Wood knows about firsthand.
That spring of 22, we hooked it onto our planter and it wouldn't control the fertilizer like it's supposed to. Well, it cost you another $8,500 to unlock that.
A couple of days later, it stopped working again, meaning 3 more days of waiting and another bill.
It's when we should have been planting, and you only have such a size of a window to plant because there's a crop insurance deadline.
For farmers that work on tight timelines and thin margins,
a 2-week delay could mean the difference between having a crop or not.
But their equipment has to be fixed by a licensed dealer, which is why
We'll be hearing House Bill 1011.
Colorado lawmakers are debating a bill to create a right to repair on farm equipment.
If we need to pull codes, if we need to look at data off of sensors, it's just about impossible.
House Bill 1011 requires manufacturers to provide parts, software, tools, and manuals to owners and repair shops so that they can diagnose and fix issues. Those who don't would face a civil penalty of up to $20,000 for each violation. But this bill comes at a time when the U.S. Farm Bureau just signed an agreement with John Deere to allow farmers to fix their own equipment. However, Representative Brianna Titone points out the company made a deal like this before and pulled out of it 2 weeks later.
There's a lot of apprehensive feelings about what an MOU really means based on the history that they've done. So this MOU doesn't go quite as far as farmers would like.
Opponents say this bill is unnecessary and farmers only want access to this information to tamper with clean air software or to change the horsepower or speed limits on the machines.
John Deere, and I believe most manufacturers, already supply an abundance of tools for customers to diagnose and repair what they own.
If it passes, Colorado could be the first in the nation with this legislation, and it could have a big impact on that agreement with John Deere. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
Colorado actually signed a right to repair law for motorized wheelchairs last year. It went into effect on January 1st. Colorado was the first state legislature in the country to pass this kind of law, and consumer advocates hope that Colorado lawmakers will expand the right to repair law in the future to other items like our cell phones and other consumer goods.